Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everyone's well and had a good week. So there are some shadows again today because it was Storm Ashley this morning and it seems to have passed. So it's quite sunny at the moment, so there might be some shadows. So the cash stuffing today is going to be a little bit different because I have spent some of the money for this week's cash stuffing already. So I'll explain that in a second. First of all, I'll just count how much money I do have left. So I've got 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So I've got £45 to cash stuff. I did buy my weekly bus ticket. That was £21. So I wasn't going to buy one, but I ended up buying one on the Tuesday when my other one ran out. So that runs out on this Tuesday. I've got £4 in here for bus fare on the Wednesday when I'm going out with my friend. I'm off work on the Thursday and then I'm back in on the Friday. So I'll get another weekly bus ticket on the Friday, and that runs Friday to Friday, which is the 31st. And then it takes me into then November, if that all makes sense. So that is that. I also spent Casper's 20 as well, because I was off on the Friday, which I'm not usually off on a Friday. I was off on the Friday and the weather was quite nice. So I went shopping, got all Casper's bits, got the grips that I wanted as well. And yeah, and I went on the Friday as well because Casper is actually at the groomers on Thursday when I would normally go shopping. So yeah, made more sense to go on the Friday. So I've got the 20 here and I'll put just all the 5s here. Should I use my cash tray or should I just leave them on here? I'll just leave them there for now. So I'm going to stuff the mini binder first and then we'll move on to the challenges as well. So for the mini binder, I didn't give myself any spending money last week, which I was kind of regretting because last week was quite a spendy week. So on the Tuesday, I went to the cinema with my mum and we went to watch the live stream of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, which is the live stream from the Royal Ballet. So yeah, so we watched that on the Tuesday evening and we all know how expensive cinema food is. I actually decided to go for churros this time because it was the same price as the popcorn, and that was a big mistake. I do not recommend the churros. They don't come hot anyway, and then by the time you actually get into the screen, sit down, ready to eat them, they are stone cold and rock solid. So yeah, I would not recommend the churros at the cinema. So yeah, so that was on the Tuesday. And then on the Wednesday, we actually went to McDonald's in the evening for our tea because the McRib came out and we both had a McRib and we both thought it was so nice. We hadn't had one when it first came out 10 years ago. So we wanted to go and try it when it came out on the Wednesday, and we did, and we both really enjoyed it. So I would definitely recommend to go and try the McRib. It's a pork McRib. So yeah, definitely recommend to try one of those. What else? Oh, and I actually, when I went shopping, I actually bought Casper his Christmas present. So I bought him it's kind of like an Elf on the Shelf plush toy. So I thought that'd be quite cute at Christmas. So yeah, it was quite a spendy week last week. So what I'm going to do is the £20 that I've got here, I am actually going to put this into my wallet here for this next week. Because like I mentioned, I am meeting my friend on Wednesday and we're just deciding at the moment whether or not to stay in Manchester or whether or not Manchester City Centre or whether or not to go to the Trafford Centre because there's some Halloween things going on. So we may go to the Trafford Centre. So that will cover some of what I spend probably, but not all of it. But yeah, that will help towards it. Like I mentioned, Casper, I've got all his bits. I do need to pay for the groomer on Thursday, but that will just have to come out of my bank buffer. And then travel, so that's for the bus fare on the Wednesday. And then food and the other ones, personal, I bought all my stuff anyway when I went shopping. So yeah. Oh, should that go into social? No, I'll leave it in there so I can see it at the front. So yeah, that's my mini binder done for next week. Yeah. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move now on to challenges. So I've not got anything to scratch. Oh, actually I can use one of those pound coins. So we scratched off the spider's web last week. So that means we need to pop £15 in here. We've got 5, 10, 15. So 15 going in. And then what I will do is I will scratch off next week's as well. Just try and keep this binder down. Put these at the front. So now we've got 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 pounds in here now. I don't know how much this saves because it doesn't say on it how much the total is at the end. So yeah, it's a little bit of a surprise, but so far we've got 70 pounds. So what I will do is I will scratch off, there's one of those pound coins, next week's, just to see what I need to stuff for next week. I was hoping to try and get my pumpkin patch challenge finished by the end of October, but it's not looking very likely. So let's scratch these off. Right, scratch this one, not too many. So let's do this one here. Oh, it's not scratching. Oh, this looks like it's a pumpkin, and it is. So that's the first pumpkin. So if you can see on there, I'm not going to shake it too much because it's got all the scratchy bits on there, but that's the first pumpkin, so that's 25. So the full 25 next week of savings challenge money will need to go into here as well. So I'll just put that to one side. Yeah, so I'm definitely not going to complete that pumpkin challenge now. £25 going straight into there next week. I would use my spending money for next week, but the second part of my mum's birthday present we're doing on Monday, and I need to pay for that as well. So I need my spending money for the week after as well. So that means I put the £15 in there, so that's 70, sorry. And then I've got £10. So like I said, I was going to try and put the extra £10 in here, but I think, should I put it in here or should I just roll the dice? That's 1, 2, 4 and 5. I've not got my cash money tin out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in these two today. Or am I? Yeah, I'll put it in these two. And then we're just a little bit closer to finishing. So I'll put the £10 in here. So that's £10, and I will just colour these ones. I might just give this a roll and see what it would have landed on, just to see. Number 1. Oh, pumpkin patch anyway. So yeah, it's meant to be. So I will colour this in. So I'm just going to colour 2 pumpkins in. Like I said, I did want to try and get this finished by the end of October, but I'm definitely not going to be able to do it now. I've got £25 going into that other challenge next week, so it will just have to roll over into November. But like I said, I wanted to finish this because it saves £80 and my game days are £80, and because it's in £5 notes it would have been ideal, but never mind. Just colour these orange ones in first. And then I will colour the green, is it stalks in? Trying to make that look as nice as possible. And then I'll just colour these in as well. Right, let's count. So we should have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 25 in £5 notes. yeah, still not started my Christmas one yet. Like I said, I've already actually been buying Christmas gifts already. I started buying quite a while ago. So I've got my mum's main Christmas present. I've got Casper's Christmas present now. I've been buying Christmas bits for me that I want as well. Yeah, and normally I just go out for meals and things with friends for Christmas, like Christmas dinner and things like that. So yeah, it's not too bad if I've not started that just yet. So that's everything. So I think next week's video is going to be quite a quick video again, because will I have bought that ticket? Yeah, I will have bought my bus ticket. I'll still have the spending money because I'm not doing that till the Monday, and more than likely I might have Casper's spending money in here as well. But like I said, £25 is going straight in here for challenges next week. So yeah, that's my video for today, and I will see you next Sunday for another video. Bye.